You're coño. Hi, Mama. I didn't even know you was out here. Why the fuck does this keep coming on? You're you're gonna stay there? You're not gonna come with your grandmother? You not? Rolling your eyes at me this early? Got you. Heard you. I feel like I'm forgetting something. And I don't like that. And I don't like that. Hold on. Because I don't want y'all to be in the sun. Because then... There we go. What's going on, fam? I'm late. I'm late, but it's all good. Because honestly, if you were OG for real, you already know. Me being late is like, I knew you was gonna come to the party. Don't put your booty in the camera. Girl, I've been telling you the same thing for 5 years. You not listen? Don't put your ass in the camera. You're gonna sit right there. I made a whole space for you. Happy Sunday. I'm hoping that the chat comes up because that's part of the reason why I was late today. I was determined to like get the chat in order, and I still might have not done my big one with that, but it's all good. Felicia, cut it out. Happy Sunday, fam. I hope everyone had a good Sunday or has had a good Sunday so far. Because on the East Coast, it's only 12 o'clock. Well, 12:15, but... Hi, Chinche. Hi, Christina. Sit your ass down. Charlotte want to say hi and bless everybody this morning or this early afternoon. Is this year 5 or 4? This is year 5. Yo, I was sitting there like, 1, 2, 3. It's year 5. We started, I had to actually go back because for some reason, I guess there's so much trauma happened to my ass in 2020. Because for some reason, I was like, hold on. I'm pretty sure I started the channel in 2020. But when I go back, because there's some videos, my first videos went out 2019. So I got some videos that I got on private. Your girl was going through some things, but we did officially start the channel in 2019, which is crazy. It's crazy, which it low-key made me emotional, not just because it's 5 years today. So like I was saying, the first video went up October 6th, 2019. I like want something in the morning. So maybe that's why I'm like so like this with my late night crew. And I'll be honest, even thinking back to that time, there wasn't like an intention of like, oh, I'm gonna start the channel in October because I love October. Like, I honestly don't even think with so much shit that was going on in my life at that point, and it wasn't even like negative shit, it was just like there was so much happening, I was doing so much that, and like so much going on with my pops and stuff, because y'all know it was me and my pops kind of like going back and forth and bouncing ideas off of each other. And so I just kind of like threw the content up. There was really no thought of like, oh shit, October, let's do it for October. It didn't go that way. But everything happens in divine timing and the way it's supposed to. October 6th is actually, your girl been emotional, your girl been about to do some craziness, but then at the same time trying to like keep it together. Like, today's been the day. October 6th is very near and dear to my heart. And so like I was saying, I just, everything in divine timing, because who would have known that it would have been today. But we here, and like I always tell you guys, thank you guys for supporting me, and thank you guys for being on this journey with me. Hi Shayna. Tony on repeat over here, you heard? Happy Sunday, family. That's funny. Yo, this morning, hi Deb, this morning I was listening. That's actually one of my favorites of all time. That's one of Tony is like that's one of my favorite tracks. Let's just say that. I was listening to it this morning, actually. Hi Annie. Can see your beautiful face. Yes, thank you, by the way. But also, I decided, because I got some news, right? I was like going back and forth about it, and then when I set the live stream, I didn't set it to go live like this. I set it to go live the way I've been doing, just showing y'all the cards. And then I got here and I was like, you know what? Like, I made up my mind literally last minute, like not even 5 minutes before coming live. So I'm gonna be MIA. I know the OGs are like, bitch, I hate when you do this. Yo, it's not my fault this time. Not that I'm gonna be MIA, but I'm leaving. I'm gonna be away for a little while. And so we're probably gonna miss like 2 Sunday services. Probably gonna miss like 2 weeks. So I was like, yo, let me just give them a little shine today. Let's make it special. Let's parlay. I even cleared out. I got out early today. I got out at 11:30, so I gave myself time to get home and like kick it with y'all. We're gonna be here on here for a while, and then you're not gonna see me for 2 weeks, maybe 3. I don't know. Let's see how I feel. So we're gonna get into the cards. I am very curious to see what's about to come out. Damn, do I want to put this? Yeah, I'm gonna put this. I wanted to get some Palo Santo for today. It ain't quite work out that way. So it's all good. My glasses that I was looking for. Where we gonna start at? Let's start simple. Let's start with the OGs. Let's start with the Rider-Waite. Actually, no. Simple is for the birds. You heard? Simple is for the birds, not the 8 of Wands at the bottom with the Page of Swords. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. It's only right, 5-year anniversary on deck. It's only right that we start out with my very first deck. The that I've ever held and like shuffled with, read cards from. This is a deck that my pops actually brought when I told him. Anyway, if you're OG, you already know the story. My pops put me onto this one. This one is the Hermetic Tarot. For anybody who's been with me for a few months or the last year, y'all have not seen me use this deck, and that's for a specific reason. I don't usually use this one because there's a lot that goes into this one. So this one I don't really use too much, especially on camera. But it's only right? Let's tap in. Let's see what the vibe is like. Did I tell y'all happy Sunday? Happy Sunday. If you home and you laying in bed and you going like this with your feet under the covers like a little fly, get your ass up and get your ass outside. Especially if you're on the East Coast, because like it's already getting chilly. Fall's already hitting. Once that weather change come, I don't want to see nobody talking about I miss the summer, I miss the warm weather. Like, it's about to be real brick this winter. So enjoy these last days of beautiful weather. New York City is going to be 75 degrees today. I got out early today, so after this, y'all already know I'm out shy. Like my niece says, you out shy, Titi? You out shy? We out shy. Hi, baby. You find a good spot? Just don't kick the camera and we'll be Gucci. Not the cards flipping already. But see, this is the problem. I start talking to you and then you want to come and parlay, show your ass to the camera. It's not okay. Girl, you're not going to fuck with me today because I will put you inside. Not really, but like, I do miss the summer already. You see what I'm talking about? I was just talking about my daddy yesterday too. Girl. Anyways, give me Smoochie. Give me Smoochie. You're not gonna give me Smoochie on camera? That's her new thing. I tell her give me Smoochie and she'll be like all in my face, right? Say don't tell these people my tricks, Grams. Don't tell these people my tricks. Nine of Swords with the Emperor. Nine of Swords and the Emperor. I'll be real honest with you. I'll be all the way honest with you. This does not feel... Yo! Bien cómoda esta. This does not feel... Dare I say this don't feel unwarranted? Nine of Swords and the Emperor. I think somebody... Ooh, Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck when I put the deck down. Five of Pentacles, and yo, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Four of Pentacles, which is the Nine of Pentacles. The 5 and the 4 is 9, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Somebody wanted to be dolo. You got it. Somebody's dolo. I just think somebody not liking the fact that they dolo. Not in this Nine of Swords. Hi, Corinne. Yeah. Can y'all see Charlotte on the camera? Because the way she just propped herself up, all the way perfect to be in the camera. Like, can't nobody tell me she don't understand what we doing? Because her problem, she be getting crazy because she want to be on camera. I'm talking about you. Absolutely, I am. Absolutely, I am. I feel like somebody had it all. And I was just telling Patreon gang this. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. I love you. I love you. I do. Go ahead. Get crazy. You just remember you on camera? No, you don't care? Look at you. Look at your toes. Love you. Yo, she can't see me talking to her. She get crazy right away. So beautiful, my girl. So beautiful. You hear the birds? Go play with them. Go see them. No. Nine of Swords and the Emperor. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it feels like somebody's being urged to not jump for something too quickly. Like, don't be persuaded. Don't allow yourself to be persuaded to doing something if you're not ready. Like, don't start dating if you're not ready. Don't give your word to something if you can't all the way deliver. That feels really important for some reason. I can't quite put my finger on it yet, but definitely feels important. Thank you. Five of Cups. Nine of Swords, the Emperor, and the Five of Cups. Girl, your whiskers are in the way. Thank you. I can't, there's no other way to put this. Somebody has too much pressure on them. Like, literally too much pressure on them. Because I feel like somebody's like, yeah, I'm going through so much. No. This is not, I'm not talking about you accruing your own karma and then feeling like it's too much to bear. That's not who I'm tapping into. If that's you, I ain't talking to you. This is somebody who didn't ask for this. This is somebody who didn't sign up for something. This is somebody who, for some reason or another, somebody has a lot of responsibilities like on their shoulders. Somebody stepped in to do one thing. That was the goal. That was the aim. Like, there was one target. And I just feel like since this person has been involved with this relationship, since this person has been involved in this job, since this person has been involved in this living arrangement, like, it just feels like there's a lot more on their shoulders than what they signed up for. That's what this feels like. Because somebody's borderline like making me feel like I low-key regret. I low-key regret doing this. I low-key regrets. Ooh, doing this. Okay. The Sun, the Princess of Pentacles. This one came out face down. So again, if you're new here with me, you already know. Or if you're not new with me, you already know that this means that this is something that's unknown. So whether it's unknown to you, whether it's unknown to you about other people, it's going to be different for everybody. And we're going to flip this in a second. But then I got the Ten of Swords. Holy moly. Okay. So the Sun first with the Princess of Pentacles. I feel like this, I low-key feel like I'm tapping into two different people, two unrelated situations, which is so strange. Because in one end, I feel like this is somebody who is involved in something where, again, the initial thing that got you to sign up, the initial thing that got you to like agree to this, or that got you to sign up for this, if this is something you signed up for, it just feels like this is whatever you're being given now, whatever you're being presented now, this ain't what you signed up for. This isn't something that you agreed to. This isn't something you would have agreed to had you known it was going to be this way. I also, I'm also tapping into somebody who may have put their foot in their ass. especially because of that Nine of Pentacles. I'm sorry. I know I'm bothering your whiskers, but girl, I need my table. I literally made you a whole spot over there. So en qué quedamos? You keep rolling your eyes at me? Okay. Because I feel like it's going to take someone, or it has taken someone a really long time to learn this lesson. My Princess of Pentacles is the page. And so for those of y'all who've been with me for a minute, y'all know that the page to me, or the pages to me, is the students. This could even be somebody who was immature. Somebody tried to go about something in an immature way. Somebody tried to cut corners. Somebody tried to take the fast route. Somebody tried to take the fast route. Somebody tried to take the easy route. Don't be scared, mama. Somebody tried to take the easy, fast route. I feel like in the beginning, something may have looked like it was going to pan out, like it was going to be Gucci, like everything was going to be all good. I don't know that that's still the case. The very first card out for this spread so far was a Nine of Swords. Hi, Sarah. I don't think I ever tapped in and saw you in the chat. So welcome to the family, my girl. Is it Michael? I think I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Thank you. What was unknown here? Yo, 5 years later, and you would think that I am numb to this. Like, I'm so used to when things like this happen. I am not. I am not. Because why is the Devil? Why? Why? Capricorn energy. If this is romantic, because this is the easiest and quickest message out to get out. But if this is romantic, this is you getting involved with somebody who had more baggage than you signed up to deal with. This is you signing up, or you getting with somebody, or like dating somebody who had more on their plate, more shit that they had to work through, more demons that they had to work through than they let on, than they perceived, than they admitted, more demons to deal with than they even knew. And so again, it goes back to the original message. Somebody put their foot in their ass here. Somebody agreed to do something. Somebody has a lot on their shoulders. And I feel like it's because they may be dealing with someone who's in this energy, or they may have dealt with someone who was in this Devil energy. Now, whether you're dealing with a Capricorn, whether you are a Capricorn, whether something happened in Capricorn season, whether you have Capricorn in your chart, they have Capricorn in their chart, I don't know. I really don't care, because it really don't matter for the message. You that are watching, you take the messages how it resonates for you, because the same way everybody reads tarot different, everybody's gonna perceive the messages differently. You feel me? What this does tell me, though, with the Ten of Swords, is that somebody here is struggling to get out, to get away. So to get out of a situation with Devil energy, to get themselves out of Devil energy, to get away from someone who's in Devil energy, to get away from someone who is Devil energy. Again, it's going to be different for everyone. For some of y'all, it's going to be like this. For some of y'all, it's going to be like that. You feel me? What I do want to say, though, because I had a whole revelation the other day, right? God is not done with me. I had a whole revelation the other day, and I was sitting there and I was thinking to myself, you know, even though other people, because you can't, collective, you can't control other people and how they move or how they perceive shit or how what they think of things or none of that, right? You can't, it's not up to you. It's not for you to decide. It's not for you to figure out and all of that stuff. But what you can do is control how you deal with them and how much you let in or how much you don't. For some of y'all, no contact is a really big thing, which I kind of want to talk about that. I talk about it a lot more on Patreon in the month of November, because I do like pre-recorded readings for the Patreon. And this is something that I've been tapping into, but I guess it's in the energy now, today, just recently, I don't know. But the no contact thing, puts us in a lot of pain and pressure, right? Because a lot of us are in no contact. I know you hear no contact and you think a romantic connection, cool beans. But like, and that's painful too. But like, if you in no contact with like a family member that you love, a sibling, a parent, like that shit will do something to you. Like, it's not easy to do that. It's not fun. And a lot of times, we be in no contact with people because parts of us are not ready or not mature enough or not ready to be mature enough to deal with them accordingly. I don't want to trigger nobody with this, but like, if it's, there ain't no other way around it. Like, it's gonna trigger some people, definitely, but just know that that's not my intent. Because it definitely, I feel like there are certain, first of all, you come into contact, you come into union with everybody that you come into union with on your journey in your life for reasons. Whether it's for a season, for a lesson, for this, for that, whatever, right? It's up to you to figure out how you're gonna deal and how you're gonna compartmentalize with people, right? And so when you have people in your life that are of stature, you have an emperor on the table. So let's say I'm talking about someone's dad. I came into this reading talking about my dad. My dad. My niece, she says that. She says, my dad. Every time she talks about her dad, she goes, my dad. Her head goes sideways. It's like a joke. Anyway, damn, I should probably go see her. Today. Anyway, because I made like 3 references to her, low-key, in this live. Anyway, let's hypothetically say we could be speaking about somebody's relationship with their father because the emperor is on the table. I don't know why, right? Because I was gonna spend the next 20 minutes talking about this, but Spirit is like, you know what? Real short and sweet. I could be talking to somebody whose attention span is not all there, because the way they just shrunk it down, they literally showed me something going from this large to like this small. Like, it don't even gotta be this big of a deal. It don't even gotta go this far. It don't even gotta be to this extreme. Somebody may be making something more than what it needs to be. That's a thing. Yeah, that's a thing. Either way, I don't think you need to go cold turkey on something or on someone. For some of you, if this is like an addiction, I'm gonna tread real carefully with this one. For some of you, if this is like an addiction, let's say you're trying to quit smoking cigarettes and you trying it, right? And you quitting it cold turkey and you just not smoking. You go from smoking a whole pack a day or 20 cigarettes a day, which I think it is basically like a pack. Either way, you go from like smoking a whole pack a day to like smoking nothing a day. Spirit is like, yo, you putting yourself through unnecessary trauma. Your body, your mind, your spirit, like your body is already immune to getting that nicotine every day to a certain level. So just you, if you go from smoking, I don't know, let's say 5 cigarettes a day, if you go from smoking 5 to smoking 2 a day, that's progress. That is do not negate the fact that that's progress. And I know obviously the best case scenario there, or the goal, is to quit entirely, obviously. But like, somebody else doing it cold turkey, cool for them. But like, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's how it has to look for you. Does this make sense? Because I feel like I just went on 8 different tangents just now. But we're gonna just rock with it. For some of you, the cigarettes is liquor. For some of you, the cigarettes is eating habits. For some of you, the cigarettes is a person. Like, I don't know, but it's okay to make progress differently than someone else makes their progress. Because for some reason, I feel like somebody's comparing. For some reason, I feel like somebody's comparing themselves. I don't know why that is, because that's definitely not a trait of mine. And I don't usually read like that. But yeah, this feels like somebody may be. And I dare I say that I feel like somebody can't help but to do this. It's like you get and maybe you should not be on social media. Seriously, like I'm not even trying to be funny. Like maybe that's the first step to whatever you're trying to be sober from, whether it's a person, whatever. Maybe your first step is for like self-love and the healing process of this. Maybe your first step is like just take a break. Shut down the Instagram for a few months. I just did that. You feel me? Not for the same reason, but I definitely just did that. Not just because it's been like 2 months. I keep looking at the time because I don't know why, but I feel like 1 o'clock is important. Watch it hit me at like 1:30. I was supposed to do something at 1 o'clock. Anyway, because they keep showing me a 1. Unless this is a message that's coming in. But they keep hitting me with a 1. And I keep moving away from it, and they keep throwing me back to the 1, the 1, the 1. Somebody may feel like you are the one. That's interesting. Get in line, Bookie. Get in line. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna be real honest though. That comparison thing is dangerous. And it ain't fun, you know? Like it's not, I could only imagine that it's not fun to get up every day, and even if you're not intentionally doing it, you're comparing yourself to other people who are living on different timelines and are living out different journeys. You know, everybody's journey is different, and you're comparing you and your timeline and your journey to someone else's. It's not fair to you, and it's causing you unnecessary anxiety. So that there's a message all in itself. Somebody definitely needs to take a break from social media. Somebody somebody may be dating. It ain't me, right? But somebody may be dating. I'll be honest, this doesn't feel casually to me. This feels like somebody's like a serial dater, which is, I don't even know if that's a term. But this feels like somebody could be dating multiple people, or somebody may, you stretchies? Wow. Somebody could be dating, like they're telling me a serial dater, but this feels, I don't know if this is like somebody got like ADHD, or because it just feels like somebody can't sit still. But it's in reference to dating. Like somebody may be scrambling to replace an energy, to replace someone could be fresh out of a relationship and they're scrambling to date anyone who's gonna like be at the level of the person they just were left by, or the person they just left. Ooh, somebody's like the person they just lost. You're gonna be there for a while. You're gonna be there for a while. Somebody's trying to replace someone, and it's like they can't. They're freaking out because they can't. They're noticing that every time, because this, I feel like somebody's, and it's wild because every time I say dating, Spirit is laughing at me. So it's like, are you really dating, or are you just linking up with people that you're meeting online? Because that's what this feels like. This feels like people are dating like online, like, I don't know, fucking Tinder or fucking, that's funny. Because anyway, I ain't even, because I'm not on Patreon, because I was about to say some shit. Fuck it, I'm gonna say some shit, because why are you here? You shouldn't even be here, right? Somebody been on Facebook dating, and it's interesting because specifically Facebook dating, because Facebook says, right, that they don't show your profile when you dating people casually. But like with everything else in 2024, almost 25, there are loopholes, darling. And if you're not even hip to social media like that, you probably shouldn't be using social media for certain shit, especially personal shit. That was specifically directed to somebody because that felt real specific. So somebody thinks they dating incognito. They not. I don't know if this is somebody who's married, possibly, or somebody who's like in a long-term connection, and they think, because they're showing me like a disclaimer, right? And so I know that Facebook gives a disclaimer when you're gonna sign up for the dating app. It tells you like, don't worry, your friends are not gonna see you on this, they're not gonna get notified that you signed up for Facebook dating. They won't. But there's loopholes. Should I say one of the? I'll say one of the loopholes. If you friends with somebody on Facebook and they're also on Facebook dating, and you don't want them to know you on Facebook dating, they gonna know. Because if they on Facebook dating, they could see other profiles that are also on Facebook dating. That right there should be like a given. That's common sense, I feel like. But there's other loopholes to people knowing that you're on Facebook dating. I don't know why Facebook dating, because they're literally showing me the Facebook logo. Heavy. Which is funny to me because I'm laughing because I just had a whole conversation, like cracking up conversation last week about someone that I know who's on Facebook dating. And it's crazy because, yo, I guess that's the message. I don't even think the dating part, Facebook dating part, is the message here. I think the message is be careful how you deal with people in your life who were meant to be a gift to you, who were meant to, whose spirituality and whose energy has been nothing but a positive influence on you. Be careful how you treat those people. Because when I tell you that last week, I didn't even have a conversation with somebody because I didn't initiate the conversation. I didn't ask questions. But somebody brought something to me. Like it was like Christmas in October. Okay? It was Christmas in October because somebody literally came to me like Santa with a whole lot of information in their duffel bag. Like, yo, L, la, 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 la. And I was like, really? I had to actually shut it down. Like, wait. You giving me too much information that I don't give a fuck about, number one. And number two, I don't really got no use for it because I'm not the tit for tat type of person. It's just not my energy. It's just, I'm very, as masculine as I am, because I'm an air sign, I'm also very feminine. And I don't like to get my hands dirty in that way. I'll fix your flat tire, but I don't want to get my hands dirty when it comes to karma. Does that make sense? Point of the message is that be careful how you do people, especially people who's genuine. Be careful. Be careful, be careful, be careful, because you're going to spend the rest of your life making up for what you did. That's just how the universe works. We're going to move on to a different deck because this deck is low-key giving me the creeps at this point with these messages. I don't know. I don't know. You're picking up on my ADHD. Gal! I'm about to send you some CBD. Loophole, like my cousin seeing his profile and asking me why we still together. Yo, you was wrong. What? First of all, we gotta talk. Cause what you mean? A loophole like that. A loophole like that could very well be the thing. You heard? Listen. It's interesting, right? Because girl, your ass, the camera. This ain't OnlyFans, Bookie. Come on. Thank you. It's interesting, right? Because that specific piece of information that came to me last week. In the past, it might have stung me a little bit, maybe. But even aside from that, I'll be real honest. For me personally, I just felt like, damn, it's crazy because some things just don't change. Like, some people just don't change. Like, people tell you that they change, but what they'll try to do is try to get better at their scheming, try to get better at their lying. You feel me? And so even last week, I was just like, it's sad, really, which I think that's part of the reason why I don't like go tit for tat with people, because there obviously gotta be something wrong with you that you've already learned time and time again what not to do, and you're still stooping down to that level of you're trying to find a perfect way to do something that's not good. You're never gonna find that. You feel me? Like, there's not even a perfect way to do something that's good. Nothing is perfect, right? So how the hell are you trying to do something negative and do it perfectly and think that then you don't have to pay for it in the end? Like, because it don't even got to do with other people. Ain't got to do nothing to be. You feel me? Like, it's not. When it was affecting me, it was affecting me. So why would you want to do that to people? But then when it's no longer affecting me, it ain't affecting me. So it ain't affecting me. You feel me? So like either which way, nobody wins. You don't win. So why would you keep stooping to that level? Like that in itself gives me enough compassion. Enough compassion to just like laugh it off and be like, yo, really though? Heard you. My aunt, right? God bless her. May she rest in peace. My aunt used to always say, cada cual pa su culo, which basically means everybody for their own ass. And when I was little, right, I always got a kick out of that because just the way the refrane is, the way the saying is funny. This is the Black Tarot. Because somebody's like, girl, I'm here for the story time, but what we doing? What you tapping in with? It's the Black Tarot when I got the Queen of Cups at the bottom. You okay? Yeah. Queen of Cups at the bottom. Somebody's like, girl, you asking that cat like she can answer you. She will. She will. Because if she wasn't okay, she would have meowed at me. Dead ass. But when I was little, I used to think that shit was funny. Cada cual pa su culo, you know? Because it sounds funny. And I always understood Spanish since I was like real little. Because I was nosy. However, as I got older, I realized like there's depth to that. Like to that saying. There's depth to that saying. To each his own. To each his own. Don't push that all. Don't. Because I know you're not. Look at this big booty. Look at this big booty. Move over. Because you're going to knock the camera down. Literally what she was doing. You okay? Felicia. She got like 9 names. Because somebody's like, yo, what is the cat's name? She got like 9 of them. Her name is Shyla. But she got like 9 of them. Depends on her attitude. The name that I call her. Right? Let's get some more cards here. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're so cute. Page of Swords. You're trying to get my attention by any means, huh? I love you. I do. But you crazy. Page of Swords. King of Pentacles. And the Hermit. Oh, shit. And the Hangman at the bottom. I didn't even see that. Page of Swords is the Watcher. I'm watching you. Somebody's watching you. Somebody's following you. Maybe not literally. That sounds a little bit creepy, but like somebody's watching like your social media, somebody's keeping tabs on you. With the Page of Swords energy that I always, it's more importantly, this energy is always somebody who's watching you that you would not think is watching you. It's like, it's somebody you would normally be like, what? Like, why? Like, would have never even guessed it. So we got the Page of Swords. We got the King of Pentacles, which is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, right? And I'm saying that specifically Virgo, specifically Capricorn, they may have those signs specifically in their chart. We just saw the Devil card. King of Pentacles is partly Capricorn energy. And then we got the Hermit here. This tells me that someone is in seclusion watching you. Like, someone is doing this. Honestly, I'll be real frank. I feel like even if this person didn't want to watch you, they couldn't help themselves. Like, it's like I need to know. Why? I don't know. But it's like I need to know what's going on with Collective. Maybe you may actually be no contact with them. They might actually... This could be somebody... Yeah, this makes sense. This could be somebody who kind of... My ear is ringing. I don't like that. This... Matter of fact, what the fuck is my earrings? This could be somebody who... Hi, Maddie. Hi, Stacy. I've been on like 40 minutes. Like 40 minutes. Because I was supposed to come live at 12, but I came live like at 12:10-ish. Something like that. Page of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Somebody used to have access to you that they no longer have to you, which is kind of why somebody is like, this could even be somebody who didn't even have social media previously, but because they no longer have access to you directly, they went and made like social media, like a quick Instagram page that they don't even use for nothing but to look at your page type of thing. A quick TikTok to like check in and see like what you're doing, because they know you're on these sites. Something like that. That kind of is what this looks like to me, because with the Page of Swords, again, somebody who's watching from the shadows. It's a King of Pentacles person, which is interesting because this is somebody who, on the outside, this person may be pretending to like be that nigga. This is like somebody who's like, they pretending to not be phased. They pretending to, which is corny to me. I can't even hide it. Like the expression in my face, I can't even hide it if I wanted to. Like, this is super corny to me. Because if you feel it's something, like some real G shit is like to admit what's really going on. But somebody is like faking the funk. And that's always been corny to me. Like, if you gotta lie about something, or if you gotta pretend about something, or if you gotta fake the funk in front of other people, that's like, somebody could be dating. Why the fuck they keep bringing me back? I'm not even dating. I'm living my best life. Why you keep bringing me back to this dating shit? Somebody could be dating and they're lying to the people that they're dating to, which, surprise, surprise, right? What else is new? Somebody is lying to someone though. Like, and I don't feel like it's one person. I feel like it's multiple people. I feel like somebody is faking the funk. Like, this is like someone dating someone and they're like, yeah, I've been single a whole year. Meanwhile, they broke up. They ghosted their person like last week. Like that, right? But I think the reason why this person's doing this is because of their own shame, their own feelings. It's like, I don't want to admit that the person I've been dragging along all this time finally left my ass. And so I got to make myself look good. I got to make it seem like I walked away, like I've been healing, like I'm a stand-up person, like there was no reason for them to walk away from me. I'm the one that walked away from them. They were toxic, I was not, yada yada. Same old story. Like, y'all see the way I'm like, la la la, like, because it just, yo, at this big age though, like, y'all still doing this? Full. Something stinks, Moochie. Say that stinks. That stinks. Somebody needs to grow a pair of balls. Long and short. Somebody needs to man up, woman up. Somebody needs to grow a pair of balls. Because it's corny. Like, it's corny energy. You feel me? Like, it's one thing. It's funny because I just said this to someone recently. Of like, if you tapping into my shit, then might as well like my shit and keep it moving. Like, what's the point of like the extraness? I just don't see the point in that. You feel me? And like, even if somebody's watching you on like Instagram, it's like, you see me on Instagram, you're watching me, you coming in my lives on Instagram, or you coming on my page on Instagram for a reason, you coming in my story for a reason. Like, just like the content and keep it pushing. Especially if you're not genuinely, you coming here just to see if I fell on my ass yet. That's what you're doing. And so just hit the like and keep it chucking. Because if you were genuinely coming through to like check me to see how I was doing, or because you miss me, or because like you miss my energy, like, even if this is friendship, this doesn't have to be romantic, like, you would genuinely show love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would genuinely, that's like, if you miss somebody, collective, you wouldn't just miss them on the days where, like right now I'm live, and I usually go live on Sundays, which again, that's funny, the way they just brought me all the way back, like if I'm doing a commercial advertisement. But for anybody who didn't see the very beginning of this live, I'm gonna be out of commission for a few weeks, so we're not gonna be live probably until like the first Sunday of November, or maybe right before Halloween. So that was just like a little message that I put in the beginning of the live. that they're bringing me back to. I'm gonna obviously make a community board about this, a community post. But yeah, so back to the message. The message was back to the regularly scheduled programming. That's literally what they told me. That's wicked the way they did that. But I see you. Who was it? Sarah with the ADHD? Cause girl, you killing me here. Coño. This is like somebody tapping in. Like for example, I go live on Sundays. I'm doing this because sometimes I go live during the week, but the intent is to go live every Sunday. So like, let's say for example, right? I go live on Sundays, and on Sundays is the only time somebody's reaching out like, oh, I fuck with you, I miss you, like we need to get up, we need to get together, blah blah. But then Monday through Saturday is crickets, right? That's not genuine. That's an opportunist trying to get in where they fit in. That's somebody who, when you out of sight, you out of mind. That's weak. You feel me? And so I don't know why, but the Page of Swords energy is giving me annoying. Like it's being annoying. That's what it feels like. It's being annoying. Because like, that's corny. Like how you not annoyed by your own actions? Like be better. Do better. You old enough. You feel me? Like that. All of that to say this, because the next card I'm going to read is the Hangman, right? And so for the Hangman, this is someone who feels like they're stuck. But the whole time, it's not even that they're stuck. It's that literally Spirit is giving you a whole nother perspective. Like, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Like, what's going on here? Like, so you're just going to sit here and stay, because somebody is in hermit mode. So you're just going to sit here and stay swinging here for what? What are you waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for? To lose your chance for real? And Charlotte pushing this with her tail is not crazy. As I'm talking, she's like pushing the fucking bottle off because she wants to put her tail where the bottle was. You're not the boss of me. I'm just going to tell you right now. You're not. She rolled her eyes on me. Anyway. Did I say this was corny shit? Like, this is corny. This is old. Is what this feels like to me. And personally, I could definitely resonate with this. But this feels really old to me. Like, it feels like... You know when something gives you a bad taste? It's like that. It's like, come on. For as old of a dog as you are, you ain't learned not one new trick. Not one. You didn't even learn how to, like... I don't even know how to... Because the last card is the High Priestess. The last card is the High Priestess. And so... I don't know. Maybe I'm tapping into somebody feeling uncomfortable about being this way. Or about doing things this way. Maybe the annoyance that I'm getting. Because for me personally, I don't put too much thought into this. So for me personally, because I said this resonates with me. Kinda. But the annoyance thing, like that doesn't necessarily resonate for me. Because for me, I'm not even going to sweat it enough to even be annoyed by it these days. You feel me? To me, it's just like... I'm not surprised when certain shit happens. You feel me? And so it's just like, it is what it is. I'm not even going to give it no energy, right? But the annoyance, I think, is coming in from somebody else. Like, whoever's in this energy might be annoyed with the fact that maybe the old tricks that they've thought that they've perfected are not actually working, no longer working. Maybe that might make more sense. This is a lot. This is a lot. Remember I was saying before with the other spread, somebody has a lot on their shoulders here. But like I said, collective, this feels like somebody who's putting that energy on their own shoulders. It's literally your own actions that got you in this corner, that got you in this box, that got you in this position. It's your own actions. So it's your own actions that get you out of it. And so I don't know about y'all, but I always tell people I can't help you if you're not going to help yourself. I'm not going to stay here and go crazy, drive myself nuts trying to help you if you're not even helping you. Like, that's why the Hangman is here. Because the Hangman, if you've been with me for a while, you know the Hangman for a long time. The Ten of Swords didn't trigger me. The Death card didn't trigger me. Judgment, the Devil, like those cards, the Death card, none of those cards triggered me, right? But the Hangman... The Hangman used to do a number on me. And it took me at least 2 years on this platform where I had to realize that the hangman was not necessarily that someone was stuck. I know that's like the number one, that's like the go-to where everybody goes to, like that's the way you read the card, somebody being stuck. But for me, I look at the hangman and I see a different perspective. I see somebody being hung upside down, but it's spirit giving, because they didn't, the energy didn't kill you, the energy didn't shut you down. It's not the end. It's actually like a retrograde. I never read it like that, but it makes sense. The hangman is like a retrograde energy, where retrograde, the planets aren't actually going backwards. They just seem to be going backwards because they're moving super slow. But the reason why they're moving so slow is to give you time to review. Like this is like somebody's like spirit is G-checking somebody. Like, so you still gonna move this way? You still gonna sign up to be this person? Like, you still not gonna grow up? Like and so okay. And when you make that decision, you know, you keep it pushing at some point. But it's like a review period. It's a retrograde period, the hangman energy for me. And so to see that right before the high priestess, that's why I feel like this is somebody's annoyed. Somebody's annoyed, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm literally, this is still what I'm doing. Somebody could be annoyed at the fact that they're dating. What the fuck is going on here? Hold on. Somebody's annoyed at the fact that they are dating. Somebody feels like, yo, I'm 45 and like I'm on a date. I don't have a husband, I don't have a wife, I don't have a child, I'm dating. Somebody's getting on themselves like that, like telling themselves things like that. It's like, and it's interesting because I almost feel like somebody's revving up to the date. So if you're meeting people, especially via social media, which it's 2025, I don't even recommend doing that. I don't. I did it once. It didn't work for me, bro. It was not, would not recommend. You heard? Not cool. But never again. You heard? The kittens. The kittens are like, I hear you. Where you at? They climbing on the little roof across the yard to see me inside the thing. Anyway, if you ever try to kidnap me, like that's the way to kidnap me. It's not food. It's not family members. Like, show me a cat, show me a kitten, and you got my attention. That's how you get my attention. Somebody's annoyed at dating, but I feel like they're revving up to the date, and that like they get them, like somebody's doing, like somebody's comfortable talking to people. Ooh, I just was gonna say somebody's comfortable talking to bitches. Heard you. Somebody's comfortable talking to people, like online, texting, right? Because it's not, I feel like somebody's putting, like, I don't have to really do much to do that, right? I don't have to really put much energy into that. And so I'm cool when we talking, like, through text or like through DM. But then when it's time to link up, I'm not really somebody. And I don't know if this is uncomfort, because it kind of feels uncomfortable, but then it's kind of like, I think reality hits somebody. Like, this is a brand new person. Like, I could be babing this, like, babe, my love, kissy smoochy, right? Like, on the phone and shit. But, like, to be in person with this person, like, this ain't my person. This ain't my like, somebody's like, this ain't my person. This ain't my, somebody's trying to get over someone by getting under other people. I don't know if I'm talking to a man or a woman, but it ain't gonna work. I said this in the beginning, it ain't gonna work. The fact that they just gave me this message 2 or 3 different ways in this reading alone makes me feel like I said in the beginning of the reading, somebody is like compulsively doing this. Like, this is something that someone is, when I said somebody's a serial dater, I said that 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. Somebody's doing this, like, it didn't work the last time. It ain't gonna work the time that comes next. It ain't gonna work the time after that. Y'all heard my stomach growling? Spirit was like, the way to your heart is in your stomach, huh? All right. I kind of want to pull from the Rider-Waite because originally that's the first deck I grabbed. And then I said, let's pull from the Hermetic instead. And so to close out today's reading, we're going to pull from the Rider-Waite. And again, for anybody who's just now coming in, we're gonna be out of commission on this channel for the next few weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, possibly. And then we'll be back. Like, I think we either gonna be back for Halloween, like right before Halloween, or we're gonna come back that first weekend, the first Sunday in, what I said, November. Somebody's like, you got a date? Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Why are you looking at me like this? What's your problem? What happened? Wow, you work hard, Muji. You yawning? I got the 10 of Wands. I got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, which is a 2 of Wands. The 10 and the Knight is 11. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Somebody's making an important decision. You don't like when I touch your feet? Because you'll be all up on mine, girl. Somebody's making a decision in regard to love, or in regard to how they feel about something or someone. If this is romantic, I don't know. I'm hungry now. This is the shit I be talking about. This is a little pile here though. Let's see what this is, because this kind of flipped while I was shuffling. Oh, 10 of Wands with the King of Wands, which is super impulsive. Be careful with that energy. The World. Oh, somebody is trying to, or going to try to, no longer do things impulsively. Somebody's trying to hold back from doing things impulsively. The 8 of Pentacles with the fucking Hanged Man. Somebody's working on this. I just was talking for like 15 minutes about the Hanged Man energy for the Black Tarot. Somebody's telling me I'm trying to change. Ugh, that shit is so... Ugh. Because, like, how long you going to be trying to do something that... Like, come on. Yeah. I don't know. Wow. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. And I guess giving somebody grace, right? Because the way you move and the way somebody else's move is going to be different. But I'll be honest, collective, be real careful with this energy, because sometimes motherfuckers just don't be genuine. You feel me? Like, and I think that's the problem. You can never tell with this energy if this is genuine or not. And I think that may be the issue. For some of you, this may actually be you. The Fool and the 9 of Pentacles. For some of you, this may be you. Wepa. For some of you, this may be you. For some of you, you are trying to change the way you do things, the way you handle things, the way you address things, the way you look at things. And I was talking earlier too, I talked a little bit about like doing something like baby steps, like not jumping off the deep end in regards to doing something. The Fool and the 9 of Pentacles. It's interesting because the 9 and the 8 is what? 17? It's 17 Pentacles, which is the 8 of Pentacles anyway. So like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, it's 8 Pentacles. Either which way, whether you sign up for something or you don't, collective, or whether someone, if this is you, whether someone else signs up for this or not, to do this with you, to help you through, you have to be willing to make these said changes with or without someone. Because then it defeats the purpose. Like, why are you trying to make this change? For you or for somebody else? You know what I mean? And with the Fool here, I see somebody taking a leap of faith. The Emperor and the Seven of Cups at the bottom. Which we started out the reading with the Emperor earlier. And to have the King of Wands on the table, it's almost like somebody put themselves on a really high pedestal. And I think they're going to have to humble themselves. Hi, Noel. Hi, Letty. Sarah. Sarah. I think you're absolutely right about that dream. Because the dreams, they will show you. They will tell you. Being a Capricorn, I'm trying to survive. Girl, I'm praying for you. Y'all know my love and hate relationship with Capricorn energy. I'm praying for you. And I'm praying for me too, because I got some Capricorn in my chart. I got too much Capricorn in my chart, if I'm being honest. But hell no, that's too much. Hell no, it's too much. There's something here. Remember earlier when I said they were showing me something that was like this and they were shrinking it? Hi, Nadine. Hi. Oh, my heart. My heart, when it comes to like, I always get like a different reaction with different people. But like every time girl, you already know, my heart gets full of like warm little butterflies. I hope you're doing good. I hope your day has been well. I'm literally pausing the reading to like give my girl her flowers. Another one that's been with me probably since like day one. You feel me? Day one. Like, that's how you know. The orange hearts is how you know. Because if you were OG, you already know. I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you're doing real good. The Ace of Cups. And I was talking about something getting shrunk, right? Or something not being made such a spectacle, right? So there's something here. Because when I was talking about this earlier, I was talking about how sometimes when you go no contact with people, it hurts you more than heals you. Because, and not just romantic, right? Because I know a lot of people, again, you hear no contact and you think romantic connections, but like for a lot of us, this is like family, like parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents, our children, right? And we're in no contact with these people and it's hurting us more than anything else, right? And so you got to go back in the live because I tapped into like a whole spiel, but they're bringing me back to shrinking something. And it's not like shrinking it because it's not important. It's shrinking it because something doesn't need to be this bad. Something doesn't need to be this big. Something doesn't need to be this hard. Something doesn't need to be this difficult. It's very simple. Like whatever the issue is, the answer, the solution is very simple. It's very simply put. I also feel like there's someone here with a fear. Ooh, this feels specific. There's someone here with a fear of like addressing something, losing something. Someone's afraid to address something because they feel like they will lose something. Buddy, you already lost it. You feel me? You already lost it. And so trying to get it back because you have found that is worth something for you, or because somebody's like, it's worth everything. Okay, so then even more of a reason of why you would not just walk away from it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just common sense shit, you know, common sense shit. And I had someone, I had someone tell me one time, common sense is not that common. And it literally shut me the fuck up, right? Not because they said the smartest thing I ever heard in my life, but because they said the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life. And the fact that it was like in defense, they said it in defense, because I was like telling them like this, you should be doing this. This is common sense. And they literally was like, well, not everybody has common sense. And it stopped me in my tracks, because I'm fighting for you because I want better for you. And your excuse, what comes out of your mouth, is, well, maybe I'm stupid enough to just stay here where I've been, where it hasn't been doing much for me. Like, it was like a slap in the face when they said that, because I could not, like, fathom, I couldn't believe it. I just was like, you know how it would be like, you could bring the horse to the water, but you can't make the horse drink it? That was one of the moments where I was like, holy shit. Holy shit. Like, this person is comfortable in their misery. Holy shit. Because this whole time, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to upgrade you. Quite literally. I'm trying to help you understand life, see things different, show you a new perspective. And also, even, like, it's not even to say, like, I'm above this person, because that was never the goal or the intention. If anything, the craziest part was, like, I'm also trying to dig deep so I can learn from you. What can you teach me? Because now you're putting yourself in a bubble to where it's like, you don't want to learn anything from me, but you're also not teaching me anything. So you're depriving me. And I'm thirsty now. Like, what are you doing? I'm starving. Like, can't you see I'm 80 pounds in your face? Like, it just was so, the way that it made sense for me, even in that moment, thinking back, was like, fam, really? Like, this is what we've been doing this whole time, which is why in the beginning of this reading, I was tapping in and told y'all, you can't change other people's perspective, collective. You can't help them to see, like, yo, shit is really kosher on this side. Like, being a genuinely good person is really dope. Like, it's really, it's more than satisfying. It's gratifying. It's worth it. You know, not being an evil person, not being a dark person, not being, and I'm talking about someone's soul, someone's spirit, not their complexion. But, like, there's another way. Like, it don't gotta be this way. And so when that person said it, and they were genuine, like, it was like the best, smartest thing that they could come up with in that moment. Like, and they were so frustrated with me, because I was being super frustrating, because I couldn't understand, like, how I put you in a win-win and you still choosing a negative. Like, it just, you know, the emoji with the, like, it still to this day makes no sense to me. And so in that moment, when that person said to me, well, not everybody has common sense, but they were referring to themselves. We were talking about them. And so when they said that, it just, I don't know if you ever had that moment, collective, or one of those moments, because it happens plenty of times where someone says something and it kind of just stops you in your tracks. And it's just like, okay, I see what we doing here. Like, I see what this is, and this is not what I thought it was, clearly. And so I just feel like something didn't have to be this big. It didn't have to be this catastrophic. It didn't, and also I want to say, right, because like I said, even in that situation, in that conversation where my intentions were genuinely pure there, right? And so, and even still, it was like oil and fucking water. Like, it just wasn't computing, right? And so even now looking back at that, it's like I can see where genuinely the person that I was talking to in that conversation, they may have genuinely, and it's crazy because I'm struggling to get this word out, but these words out, because it's like I can kind of see where they genuinely felt like They were just trying to protect themselves and keep themselves in the energy that was known to them. And for me on my side, I genuinely knew and can see, because I'm looking from the outside looking in, that the box you're in is not a healthy one. That what you're doing is not conducive, not to us, because fuck us, but like it's not conducive to you. You're not getting anything out of this. You're never gonna go anywhere going this way. And so now, again, now looking back, because that's why I'm reading this, because I got the Hangman, Ace of Swords, the Fool, and the Ace of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So for me, it's like, I can see now where you were just doing what you knew. You were just doing what you knew. Not everybody, collective, is going to be brave. Not everybody is going to be willing to jump off the deep end. Not everybody is willing to put in the work. Not everybody wants to learn. Not everybody wants to see that there's a different way. Not everybody wants to get out of the hell that they've created for themselves. Not everybody is on board with that. And so sometimes when you love the person, whether it's a family member, whether it's a romantic partner, a child, it don't even matter. But when you love somebody and you care for somebody, especially, it's even harder. Which is why a lot of times, like, your dynamics with family members, your dynamics with your spouse, or like your baby mama, baby daddy type of thing, like, that's why those relationships be the hardest. The closest ones be the hardest ones, because you care about them more. Because if you're a genuine person, you care about everybody, right? And you want everybody to do good and look up, right? But in the event where they don't choose those things, it's like a damn. Sucks. It sucks for you. You feel me? Because things could be better. But if you don't want to choose that, you don't want to choose that. Cool. And you move on. But when you're dealing with somebody who you love and you care for, it's frustrating. It's more like, yo, like, you want to shake them. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't see that you keep hitting the gas and hitting the same brick wall, my man? Like, you don't see that you're doing the same thing over and over. It's not getting you nowhere. In fact, you're losing. It's like, you know, in the Mario game, that's funny. In the Mario Brothers game, whenever Mario like hits one of the turtles or some shit, like, he loses coins. Every time he hits like a character or falls into the holes, like, he'll lose coins every time. And it's like you depreciate your own value every time you hit the same turtle, the same brick wall. You keep doing the same thing after this and expecting it to be great. This time is gonna work, but you're doing the same thing hoping that this time is gonna be the time. You're depreciating your own value, you know. And so for sometimes, collective, for us, if we're looking, if we have somebody in our life that's doing these things, and doesn't, obviously you don't see it because you're in it, right? And so it's very frustrating and it's very easy. I feel like where there's the most love is that's where devil energy thrives the most, which is so crazy. Because I was talking to somebody like 2 days ago. What's today? Today's Sunday. So on Thursday I had this fucking 3-hour conversation. When I tell y'all, I haven't had a conversation like this in, like, I don't even know how many years. The other day, Thursday, I had a conversation with somebody, and we were like going back and forth about how devil energy thrives the most where there's love. And this person, he kept telling me, like, nah, like, you crazy? Where there's love, there's always like light energy. Like where there's love, you can overcome anything. And I'm like, I get that, but the polarity of that is that where there's genuine love, it's also the easiest to infiltrate. Because think about it, if devil energy if let's say somebody had like a sick child, you love the shit out of your child, right? And devil energy tells you, no, and spirit, right, tells you, yo, I got a way for you to heal your child, but you got to do this amount of work for this amount of time. And the child will heal, like, progressively, not overnight, right? But then devil energy says, man, fuck that. I got a potion. All you got to do is give it to the kid. The kid will be great. The kid will be great. And we all know once devil energy does this, that means you done sold your soul. Okay? Because you don't know when devil energy, one thing about devil energy is always gonna come to collect, always, right? And so what you think you're gonna do, collective? You think you're gonna go with spirit and be like, nah, I'm gonna take the long road, I'm gonna sit here, watch my kids suffer while I'm busting my ass every day for the next 6 months until this kid could finally heal and get up off that bed? No. No, you love this kid so much, you're gonna sell your soul, his soul, her soul, anybody's soul for the quick fix for that kid, because you love the kid that much. So when I was telling this person last week, like, where there's the most genuine love, devil energy can thrive there. That's where the Three of Wands comes in. That's where faith comes in the most, because you have to always have it and know. Like, you have to stand for something, right? You have to know, like, what's right and how things can go. Like, they can get flipped. I don't know why. Well, I guess the Hangman, right? Because they're doing this to me and it didn't make sense, so it stopped me in my tracks for a second. But things can go from being like this to like this in a nanosecond, especially whenever you're dealing with devil energy. You feel me? And so I said all of that to come back to the message of this. Something didn't have to be this big, or something doesn't have to be this big. Something can be fixed very easily. Something can be, because and it all starts with your mindset. That's the message. We've been on live almost 2 hours. Mindset. You change, and I say this all the time. If you've been with me, again, happy 5-year anniversary. But if you've been with me from the beginning, even before this, because my Instagram is down now temporarily, but on Instagram, the platform is substantial. And for years, I've always said, even on Instagram, and even to people that I know personally, I've always said, like, somebody, hold on. First of all, before I even get into this, because they just was like, hold up. So before I even get into that, what I was going to say was, I always say, you change your mindset and you change your life. You change your mindset and you change your life. Because even now, as I'm saying all of this, had I had this mindset and this understanding 2 years ago when I was having this conversation with somebody who told me, well, common sense ain't that common, even though it stopped me in my tracks, I didn't have the mindset that I have right now today. But if I had this mindset 2 years ago, it would have saved me from 2 more years of trauma. Do you feel me? So once you change your mindset, and your mindset is always constantly changing depending on what you're around, what you're being exposed to, who you're around, and etc., etc. Which I think that also is a message in itself about the dating aspect, because I think they keep bringing me back to dating, because I think somebody is looking for the energy that you have provided, which is why it's not like, oh, you're irreplaceable. I mean, you are, but it's also like they're looking for that, what you gave, they can't get that anywhere else because you gave it. It's like no one else knows them how you know them. No one else feels them how you feel them. No one else is connected to them the way you connected to them. And so they can't have the experience that they had or can have or will have with you. And they're trying to replace that, and they can't. They won't be able to do that. And it's not even like a cocky thing. It's a fact. It's a fact. But see, the polarity of that is that your experience with them, the negativity that they dragged you through, you will never repeat that. Not with them and not with anyone else. So the only other option is for progression on both ends. Whether this is like a connection that's getting back together, or this is like family dynamics that are going to be coexisting but not back together. You know what I mean? Whether this is a connection that goes from romantic to now it's a friendship, whether this is, in any spectrum, there's still the only choice that you have is to be better. Because if you're not choosing to be better, to see things in a different light, then you're choosing to stay exactly the same. And in staying the same, you only get worse. You don't stay the same and keep having the same things play out. No, you stay the same, and the wall that you keep hitting, it's going to hurt more. because now you're still hitting the same wall over and over. So you hit the wall the first time, you had scrapes. You hit the wall the same wall the second time, now you got scrapes and bruises. You hit the same wall a third time, and now you got a little cookie on your face with the scrapes, with more bruises. Then you hit a fourth time, and now you got a black eye, and you missing part of your, you know, skin on your, you got jog eyes here, you got scrapes. Like, the more you keep hitting the same wall, the more fucked up you're gonna be. So granted, and to give this person their flowers, right? Because to each his own. Not everybody has common sense. Common sense is not that common. That's what they said. Common sense is not that common. Those verbatim was their words. And so no, common sense isn't that common. But this is why you have life experiences. Because with life experiences is how you gain common sense. Common sense tells you that stopping in the middle of the street to tie your sneaker, not conducive. Common sense tells you that. Because if you don't have that common sense, you're getting whacked by a truck coming down the block. Common sense. So, collective. All of that to say, you hear the doggies? Ooh, because now you up. You hear me rapping, and now you like, I'm ready. I'm ready, grandmother. You're going to be so mad, because I got to go. You're going to be so mad at me. Anyway, collective, I love you guys wholeheartedly. The longest way. The longest way. I had no idea. I had no intention on doing this live like this. But we here. I think it was a good turnout. If you think it was a good turnout, please don't hesitate to hit that like button. Thank you. But also, I had no idea we were gonna be taking a little bit of a break. But we're not gonna be live for the next few Sundays, because I'm about to be in my best life. But oh my god. What was I gonna say? Chincha interrupted, because I literally saw the blue name come up and I looked real quick. Left came back and you were still here. I gotta rewatch. Yes, this one was a good one. This one was a good one, and I better not see you crying in the Discord neither. You heard me? You heard me. Anyway, I love you guys wholeheartedly, and I fuck with you guys the longest way. Shalisha is saying goodbye. Goodbyes are not too hard for Shalisha, in case y'all haven't noticed. Anyway, Patreon gang, you guys have mad content to get through. I'm sorry, but then I'm not sorry. And YouTube will be back. I'm gonna make a community post. Collective post. I'm gonna make a community post to see if I'm gonna be back for the weekend of Halloween, or if I'm gonna be back the first weekend of November. November's gonna be interesting. The star card at the bottom. Hold on, because let's not do that. I love you guys wholeheartedly. Thank you guys for always supporting me, tapping in with me, especially those of y'all who've been with me for the long haul. Like I said, today makes 5 years that we've been doing this together, and it's been one hell of a journey. It's been one hell of a journey. My stomach is growling like it's not okay, but I don't know why I don't want to end the live. Like, I'm not ready, and I gotta go, but I'm not ready. Hold on. How about this? Because I'm feeling real in my back in the day when I used to do 3-hour lives. I'm very much feeling in my element. Hold on. Let me send this text and see if I could spare like another 30-40 minutes. Hold up. Because honestly, All right, we in business. Because whether they say yes or no, they ain't got no choice. Let's tap in with some more cards real quick. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Hold on, hold on. I think that's how it goes. I think so. Anyway. Spirit is like, bitch, you about to be MIA. You owe them. I do. Don't drop that. Because I will drop your ass and you will go inside. Because you know you're not even supposed to be up there. Get down. Y'all ever see the videos? Y'all ever see the videos of like you tell a kid, somebody telling a kid like don't touch that, and the kid is like, I'm not touching it. That's what she's doing to me right now. She's just not a kid. What you want to do? You trying to get in? She's trying to get into the maca. Hold on, because she's gonna knock everything down. I'm gonna beat her ass. 1 second. She's in. She's locked in. We're gonna pull from the Witch's Tarot. Pull a few more cards. She's like, it's funny because she's like, bitch, we gonna be on here for a while more. All right, let me go get comfortable. She went to the hammock. I cannot. Ace of Swords. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, hell nah. Shayna's still in the chat. Hold on. Let me turn this chat back on. Yo. I don't know if she's still in here, but girl, I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. Okay? Okay. So I got the Ace of Swords and the Moon. Pisces energy. And then I got a few cards. 5 cards that were face down. Again, face down is what's unknown. The fact that I'm thugging out here with no charger, because now I'm looking like, hold on. Oh, I got. And I got my portable charger for when I leave, so I'm good. First of all, there's a lot here that somebody is going to express. Because with the Ace of Swords, this is like, it's going to come out one way or another. One way or another. Hi, Letty. Wait, read my previous comment. Hold on. I don't know if it caught it. Let me scroll. Oh, wait. I saw your video from a week ago and you said something like you could be sweeping and have your earphones on. I was like, what the fuck? I was sweeping and had my earphones on. That's so fucking crazy. Yo, spirit is funny. Spirit, there's one thing I've learned. Spirit is funny like that. That's funny too, because I was actually just gonna say, as I was shuffling, I should have said it while I was shuffling, because it was even before I read that, but I was literally thinking to myself, somebody's like, bitch, you still not done? All right, we're gonna sit here and I ain't gonna go outside. I ain't gonna do nothing until you finish with this live. Shout out to you, whoever you are, because that's super dope. But like I be telling y'all, put them earphones in. Y'all ain't gotta look at me. I know I'm something to look at, but you know, y'all ain't gotta look at me. Y'all could just hear me. As long as you hearing me, you're gonna be getting the messages. But I definitely felt that energy of like, somebody was like, fuck it, if you're gonna like postpone your day, I'm gonna postpone my shit too. Like, we just vibing. Again, I fuck with y'all the longest way. I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. And I love y'all, right? So I'm sorry, but like, Ace of Swords and the moon. It's on the table, Buki. It's on the table. Something, and it's interesting, right? Because it's like, I don't know that you don't want to hear this. I just feel like, hold on. Yo, if y'all never had these, you don't even understand. Like, I go through bags of this. I got a problem. Anyway, the Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Cups. Temperance. Nine of Cups. Holy shit, that's a good question. My bad, guys. The price I pay. Y'all know that feeling of like, you want to, something has to get done, and so like, normally you do it yourself, but you're not gonna do it yourself, so you gotta trust somebody else to do it. The nerve-wracking feeling got me itching. I believe in you, Buki. I believe in you. Anyway, the Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups, Temperance, Nine of Cups, and the Two of Cups. I just, as much as I don't want to say it, I gotta read to you what's on the table. So don't shoot the messenger, okay? I feel like there's something here that might have not looked so hot. I definitely feel like there's something here that something's gonna dame paciencia, Jesucristo. I think someone thought something was gonna be one way, and it's gonna end up turning out a whole nother way. I know that shit sounds mad vague, I gotta be honest, this feels like it has something to do with family. So I don't know if this is like the family you came from or the family that you are creating, because of the Ten of Cups is here. It doesn't feel bad, right? It feels good. It feels like, because the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, the Two of Cups is mutual understanding and mutual love and mutual grounds, right? And so I feel like this is something that you may want. I think you wanted something, and I think you may have convinced yourself that it was impossible. I think you either convinced yourself that it was impossible to do, impossible to attain, impossible to achieve, or you may, something that transpired has you feeling like there's no coming back from something. Like with the Moon card, that's what that makes me feel like there's no coming back. Because the Moon card isn't a dark card. It's things that are unknown. So things are in the dark, but it's not a dark energy. It's Pisces energy. It's not dark, right? But yet it's the darkest image on the whole table. All these cards are light and positive. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups, Temperance, Nine of Cups, and the Two of Cups. If this is a couple and you guys are getting back together, something has to go really slow. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not in the business of like, because I know some readers be like, oh, fuck the exes, fuck the karmics, la 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 la. Like, that's not me. I don't subscribe to that shit. Listen, you love who you love, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes not everybody's story is gonna be linear, you feel me? Sometimes you gotta go through a lot of shit, and some people are built to forgive things that others of us may look at as unforgivable, and some of us aren't. And so if that's not for you, then it's not for you. But that's not to say that what's for you is for everyone, right? Because it definitely feels like something is about to, it almost is like something is about to be revived. Hi, Brimilda. Something is about to be revived. And it just feels like other people may be a little bit weary about this. I think you may also be weary about this. Like, yo. But listen, my man DMX said it best. You trust a liar to lie. You trust a cheater to cheat. You trust a thief to steal. Like, go into something and be very clear. Be very clear with who you're dealing with, what you're dealing with. Be very clear on how much you're willing to give. Be very clear on your boundaries. Be very clear on where you're placing your energy, their energy, his energy, her energy. Be very clear on what it would take for you to walk away so that you don't get sucked into a hole, a black hole. Be very clear on and have intention on like what this is gonna look like if it works. Be very clear on that. I want to be real honest, which I'm like, this is what I stood on live for. Because like, yo, me pica. Something that was not, I don't want to say not supposed to, but I think it was like for you, you felt like it was not supposed to, or you thought because of what you experienced. Something went through a whole lot. Something went through a whole lot of shit. Like something went through a lot to get to where it is at this point. And I feel like, I don't know if this point is playing out now. I don't know if that's in the future. I don't know. But so it took something went through a whole lot of shit, or someone went through a whole lot of shit to get to this point. There's a lot that I could say, but I'm just like, let me just do my job. Let me just read the messages that are on the table. Charlotte looking at me from the hammock like, you see, bitch? And you wanted to stay live. That's what you get. That's That's what you get. Touche. All right, we're wrapping up the live. It was nice seeing y'all. It was nice seeing y'all. Five of Swords, which if you've been with me for a while, you know that the Five of Swords, when I read it, it's the energy of someone who's been poked, who's been prodded. Somebody who had to retaliate and like clear the house. But it's like, I caused a lot of damage here. I hurt a lot of feelings here. I didn't want to do that. But you kept poking me, and so I had to do it. I think somebody walked away from someone. I feel like they may not have wanted to, but it's like someone didn't leave them any choice. Someone didn't give them much to work with. Someone wasn't meeting you halfway, even the energy. Reason why I'm saying all of that is because heavily, the Five of Swords is giving me Six of Swords energy with the Ace, which is forward movement. So somebody goes from having to like beat someone's ass and having to like cut someone off and put someone in the dark and put someone in a closet or put someone on no contact or whatever. Someone had to like really do the extreme in order to be able to move forward. But it's wicked because I feel like you're moving forward with this person. I don't know, because then I got the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is working toward. And what we working toward? The Four of Wands. Four of Wands. There's no more wands on the table to add this to subtract this to, none of that. Four of Wands. Someone is still willing to fight, to work on a marriage, on a connection, on a relationship. I feel like someone is going to forgive something that other people may deem unforgivable. The fact, holy shit, there's a fucking mooshes in this card. There's a cat at the bottom. I don't think I ever noticed that. And the cat is just staring. Look like somebody I know. That's funny. Somebody may be connected to someone through a cat. Like someone may have someone is connected to, someone has a connection to a cat that they share with someone else. We're gonna leave that there. Five of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles, which is a Nine of Wands. With the Ace of Pentacles, which is a Nine of Pentacles. I just, no matter how you spin this, somebody is your person, and I think you know. Which I think this is difficult because I don't know if this situation that's playing out, it feels really hurtful, like, because it feels really painful. It feels really, I feel like I sacrificed a lot. Touche. I feel like I sacrificed a lot for this. Somebody owes you a lot, collective. And that's very much going to be the energy that they step into. It's like I owe you a lot. what you've given me is a lot, and so I owe you a lot, because you had to give up a lot in order to give me a lot. And the whole time you may have been given nothing but slack, but hell. And so I owe you a lot. I don't know if there's a conversation. We saw the Eight of Wands very early on in this reading, but I don't know if there's a dialogue here, or if this is just like an understanding of someone's like, I understand, like, I owe you a lot. You changed me, you changed my life, you changed my perspective. We were talking about that for like a whole hour. Someone can no longer go back to what they were prior to knowing you. It's like they even if they wanted to, they could never be that same person again. I think someone may have tried. That was it. That's interesting. Someone may have tried to go back to the person that they used to be after dealing with you, and I feel like they can't for some reason. I don't even know if they understand why they can't. I don't know. I don't think that's important either, because they're not showing it to me. They're just showing me like, the point is I can't be that person again. I can't live grimy. I can't be shiesty. I can't be like, it's like someone's like, I've been trying to be who I used to always be, or like who I normally was, and I've tried to be that way even after you were gone, and it feels uncomfortable to me to be that way now. You've changed someone. This is like, you ever watch Twilight? When Renesmee gets imprinted on, it's like that. Somebody's like, you've changed too much of me for me to ever go back to what, like, I would be, again, depreciating my own value by going backwards. Somebody's understanding that. Somebody gets it. Somebody sees that something wasn't done in vain also. See, my thing is, I get it. We've had the revelation aspect of this reading for the good part of the reading. My whole thing is the Two of Cups being on the table, because the Two of Cups tells me that both people are on board. But that would mean, right, that the person that was in a position of sacrificing everything and going through the hurt and going through the trauma, that would mean that that person would also be on board. That's where I'm struggling a little bit, because I'm like, you sure about that? You sure this is what you're gonna do? Because I don't foresee that happening, but it's on the table. And so the Sun at the bottom. Give me something for the Ace of Swords and the Moon. Let's clarify, because I'm a little bit taken by this. The deck that I'm shuffling is just a Five Below deck. As y'all saw, I took a moño off of it because it don't even got a box anymore. I don't even know the name of it. This is an old deck that I got from Five Below. For the Ace of Swords and the Moon, I'm going to pull 3 cards. Queen of Cups. Oh, shit. The Empress. And the Nine of Wands. Somebody's, I don't know if this is what's coming out, or if this is something that you're going to understand even about yourself. Like, I don't know if this is coming out about someone else, or if this is, and maybe with the Two of Cups on the table, maybe this is something that's coming out in both respects, right? So the person that was sacrificing and has sacrificed a lot, they're no longer going to feel the need or the desire to fight their feelings. And the person who's been acting like their shit don't stink this whole time, they're also gonna, because Two of Cups, right? So they're also gonna no longer feel the need to fight against their feelings. Queen of Cups to the Empress and the Nine of Wands. This is somebody who was trying to act like they weren't feeling something more than what they felt. This is someone who's trying to fight with the Nine of Wands, fight the energy of like wanting something more, something substantial, something of value, like the Empress, This is someone who's like, nah, I'm good in my Queen of Cups energy. I'm good where I am. I'm sufficient where I am. As if there's no more expansion available, and there is with the Empress. The Queen of Cups isn't the highest you can get, it's the Empress. And the Queen of Cups came out first. So I'm gonna get 3 cards for the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Cups, Temperance, 9 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. That whole line, I'm gonna get 3 cards to clarify. Ten of Wands, Strength, and the Hangman. 10 of Wands, Strength, and the Hangman tells me that someone is finally putting down the burdens, dropping the burdens that didn't serve them, that don't serve them. Somebody with the 10 of Wands is telling me, listen, this has been a heavy load. I can no longer afford to drag this along. I can no longer afford to act this way, to believe in this. Like, I have to find the strength to like let it go. The whole time somebody's been feeling like they're strong, or trying to present the image of I'm strong because I'm this person or I'm this way. Keeping up a charade has cost them or made them feel like they're strong, they have strength in that. But they've learned, or they're learning, or they've been humbled enough to learn now that with the strength really comes in letting that go, changing, evolving, growing, ascending. That's where the true strength comes. And so I think, again, I'm talking to a Hangman person, because this is what the 3rd or 4th deck that I'm pulling cards from, and we're seeing the Hangman again. I'm going to get 3 cards to clarify the 5 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, with the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, which is a 10 of Pentacles, 8, plus the Ace is 9, plus the Queen is 10. 5 of Wands, which is, 555. So 5 of Wands with the 5 of Wands is 10 Wands, right? But then we have a 4 of Wands, which is 14 Wands, which is a 5 of Wands. 555. This 10 of Pentacles isn't going to be easy. Remember when I was saying devil energy and spirit? Devil energy is going to give you a solution to fix something quick, but spirit tells you that you have to do the work. And that things are only, with as much work as you're going to be asked to put in, the progress is only going to be minimal each time. Like, you're going to put in a lot of work and you're going to get minimal effort. Like minimal retributions for your work, right? That spirit's telling you that. But at the end, you're gonna have what you asked for, but you had to work for it. But devil energy is gonna tell you, or make you feel like, this is the quickest way, this is the fast solution, this is the best way, this is like, you're good. But remember, devil energy comes to collect. So this is somebody telling me with the with the 5 of Wands at the end anyway. This is, and the fact that we have a 5 of Wands and a 5 of Wands is 2 5s specifically tells me that this is on both parts, because we did see the 2 of Cups. So this is 2 people who are going to choose simultaneously to put in the work at a slow pace for the betterment of a 4 of Wands, a connection, a marriage, something. This is somebody finally understanding, like getting out of out of the Hangman energy, and finally understanding, like, if I want to make this right and I want to make this work, this shit is going to take time. This isn't going to happen overnight, because I feel like someone waiting for something to happen overnight has only prolonged the situation and it made it bigger, bigger, bigger. You know what I mean? Instead of it being like simple, we could have fixed this a long time ago had we been putting baby steps in and gotten to the point and reached the goal. Because again, I feel like both people are after the same goal with the Ace of Swords and the Moon. The goal is the love that's there. That's why we saw the Empress. The last card here. The goal is the love. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, which the 10 of Pentacles for someone is a 10 of Cups. A few weeks ago, I was on live and I was saying, collective, for those of y'all who caught that live, that someone isn't struggling financially. Like, someone has money. Someone has, like, you know, they have the home, they have the car, like, they have the things that they could want. And whatever they don't have is because they don't want it. Like, you know, I'm living here because I want to. I have this because I want to. Like, it is what it is. But they don't have nobody to share it with. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. We were tapping into the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles energy a few weeks ago. Like I said, someone had it all or had the means to get it all, but the one thing they didn't have that they realized they wanted more than anything else was the dynamic, the family, the bond, the love to share it with. If somebody is like, if I'm gonna work, I already got my 10 of Pentacles, I already know how to get a 10 of Pentacles, but if I'm gonna work on I was gonna put this away. If I'm gonna work on my 10 of Cups, I'm gonna have to go through some shit. Tower, and what's this? Karma. I'm gonna have to go through some shit in order to get what's right, what's mine, what has always been mine, what is mine. I don't know. Somebody may be trying to get their family back. That may be a thing too, because of what I just said. Oh shit. Listen, as long as you do the right thing, you're gonna see things play out the right way. My dad used to always say, when you do right, you see right. When you do things right, you see things right. And so, 6 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. And I also said in this reading, something I always say, you can't help nobody that don't want to help themselves, right? And so as long as you're helping yourself be better, as long as you are being a better person, things are going to look up for you. Things are going to be better for you. Things are going to play out better. Things don't have to be this big. Things can be this small. Things can be worked out this quick. Collective. I know I tried to end this like 3 times and did not, but I love you guys. I fuck with you guys along this way. If anything resonated here, I'm praying for you. And please don't hesitate to hit that like button on your way out. Share the video. It helps the channel. Like I said a few times in the reading, we're going to be out of commission for a few weeks. I will be making a community post about it. We won't be live for a few weeks, but that's not going to be a long-term thing. So I got to look at my calendar to see if I'm going to be back the week for Halloween or the first weekend of November. Either way, I love you guys. I'll fuck with you guys the longest way. Happy anniversary. Page of Pentacles with the 9 of Swords. There's still a lot to learn for someone here. There's still a lot to learn. And your first lesson is, you want to learn that on your own, or you want to learn that with your community, with your family, with your peoples. It's up to you. You feel me? I love you guys. I fuck with you guys the longest way. I gotta go because I'm super duper ooper late. And oh, my back just cracked. It's nice outside, especially if you're on the East Coast. Like I said, collective, if you are home in your dungeon, somebody's like in the dark at home. Like, bro, it's nice outside and it's about to be brick dick this winter. Go outside, smell the fucking air, smell the pollution, whatever. Go live your life. Go live your life, bro. I love y'all, and I will be back in the next few weeks. I think that's why this goodbye is so bad for me. It's so hard for me because I know I'm gonna be MIA for a while, but I love y'all. And when I come back, it's about to be too lit. You heard? So, because then we got the holidays coming up. November, the messages are always super deep. And then December, we do live miss. So it's about to be some shit. I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. I hope everyone has a positive start to their week. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Si Dios quiere. Ay, si Dios quiere.